Hi, I'm Rizzi DeFabo from Rizzo's restaurant here in Crabtree, and I'm going to be working today on cooking with you some Italian Christmas Eve dishes. I'm going to be referencing a lot to my cookbook, Cooking with Rizzi. We're going to be talking about baccala, smelts, lupini beans, fried cauliflower, and spaghetti with walnuts, raisins, and breadcrumbs, which is universal on most Italian-American tables on Christmas Eve. We're going to start to clean the smelts. Now this is another thing that could be done in advance. Now smelts they're a cold water fish. They're small and people eat a lot of them because they are little, and the people that enjoy them, they enjoy them. So what I would do is take a sharp knife, cut off the end, the tail. This little fin right here can come off. And then on both sides here, trim that off as well. And just open them up. You can use a little paring knife or a bigger knife, whatever you're comfortable with in using. Open the smelt up. Now I use my hands for this. A lot of people use a knife. My grandfather would sit at the table for hours and hours and use a pair of kitchen scissors. I can't get the gist of that. Pull out the little backbone, being careful not to take too much flesh with it. Just like that. Okay, and rinse them off. Put them on paper towel to drain, and keep on working. Now this can be done several days in advance, layered between paper towels, wrapped real good with saran wrap and then foil, and put in the freezer. The morning of Christmas Eve, take them out of the freezer for a couple hours ahead of time. The paper towels are going to be real wet, but what to do is transfer them to dry paper towels and let them dry a little bit, and you're ready to go. You're ready to fry. So that is one thing that can be done ahead of time, several days before Christmas Eve. Thaw your smelts out in the refrigerator the next day, clean them, rinse them off, put them between paper towels, and put them in the freezer. So just make sure you pull out that little backbone. I use my thumb to just pull it out and fillet the smelt open, rinse them off. Now there's two types of smelts. There's ocean smelts and there are lake smelts. The ocean smelts are the bigger smelts, and the lake smelts are little wee tiny smelts. And you want to, if you can, find the bigger ones. That's great. This guy here is giving me all kind of trouble. There we go, open him up. Now, you can eat these smelts just like this with the bone. This is what they call fully dressed. A fully dressed smelt is what you get in the store. We always went a couple steps ahead further and cleaned them out a little bit more, took out the bone. But some people do rinse these off, batter them, bread them, cornmeal on them, or whatever they want to do, and put them right into the oil. They don't do any more cleaning. But my grandmother insisted that all this stuff be removed. But like I said, it can be done several days in advance. You don't have to do all this work on Christmas Eve. It can be done frozen, thawed out, and you'll be ready to go. So either you eat smelts or you don't eat smelts. There's really no in-between to liking them. As I said earlier, I do not like seafood, so on Christmas Eve, I really just eat the spaghetti with the raisins and a little bit of wine. You can fry them just like as you would calamari. Bread them, fry them, and put them in marinara sauce. They're excellent that way as well. You can garnish them with lemon. We're just about finished with our last smelt here. Go ahead, and I'm going to get some flour, and we are going to bread these. Depending on how many smelts you have and how much flour. We're going to put a little bit of salt and pepper. You can put a little bit of garlic salt, garlic powder. We're going to mix that up real good. And we're going to just put the smelts in the flour. Gently coat them around one at a time. And then we will put them into the hot oil. Now if you're a smelt lover, like I was saying, you can eat these things one right after the other like potato chips. There's no stopping you, especially if you have a few beers to go with them. Just spread them all up. I have the oil getting hot over there, and once it's hot, we're going to put a few in at a time and keep them going. And we're going to put them on paper towel just like we did the baccala. Now getting back to the whole Christmas Eve fish tradition and everything, you know, everybody says, well, what fish do you have, or what about this, or my grandmother did this and my grandmother made hers that way. It's really what your family prefers, or what the head of the family enjoyed per se, is really what was prepared. If you go to Italy, in the northern parts of Italy and things like that, this dinner is not prepared there. This is a southern Italian tradition of the smelts and the baccala. So we are going to just test one little smelt to see if this oil is quite hot enough. It's getting there. A little bit more heat. These don't take long at all. We're going to get some plate to put them on. There he goes. He's off and running in the oil. Okay, we're ready. Let's put about 6 of these in here. It's a pretty big skillet, so, and they're not very thick, obviously. 4, 5, and 6. Milk flow to the top. Now you can use a pot too, like a stock pot you can fill with oil to do your frying in. Just be careful. Turn them over. They'll be golden brown around the edges. You can, like I said, you can get some marinara sauce and dip these in. Squeeze lemon on them. You could actually put them right in the marinara sauce. You don't have to just dip them. Keep moving them around. You can talk to them. Tell them Merry Christmas. Thank you. And once they are golden brown, they are done. Get them all out. We're going to load up our skillet again. Now these will soften up if you fry them before your dinner, but if you want to crisp them back up, just keep them in the oven, and then when you're ready to crisp them up, put them on a sheet pan, turn the oven up, and let them crisp back up, because they will get soft. Time, put them in there. And everybody says, well, do you use peanut oil? Do you fry in olive oil? It's just pure vegetable oil. I'll never forget when I was young, when I was little, my, we're going to go ahead and load this all up here. When I was little, my dad bought my grandmother a Fry Daddy. She thought she was really high class then, because they used to fry in skillets all day long. They'd fry the fish, start early in the afternoon. He brought her a Fry Daddy, and she really thought she was high class. Move these little guys to one side here. Go. You can always, like I said, sprinkle them with some garlic, salt, pepper, your favorite seasoning. Now, if you were to fry these without filleting them like we did here, you would just fry them the same way. Bread them, batter them, and put them right in here. Them off, drain the oil. These are some little guys. Okay. And there's our Christmas Eve smelts.